Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Jagged Alliance 3. Charlie team has done a reasonable job of intercepting the diesel over so that we can take it back to Siegfried and get the mine. I think that's what we're going to do. That's going to be nice and straightforward to just be given the mine. But I think we're going to stay where we are for a moment and do some tending to our wounds because yeah, it's a little bit painful. While we're here, we could also potentially do some training for agility, health, strength, all kinds of other things that are really going to be kind of useful. So let's first of all go train mercs. We're going to get Blood doing the training. And he's going to train up agility. Because that's just going to be super smart. Now, Reckless is still going to benefit from this, but it's going to take a while to get up to the point that we get another action point from it. The other option is we could... Let's back out very quickly. Health would immediately allow us to start taking health-related perks. That's the only thing really on there that's going to be quick to get. Dexterity, Kalina's going to benefit from potentially, so that might be worth us trying to do. So if we were going to do Dexterity, it should be Fox training, but Fox can't train because Fox needs to heal up. But it is only Kalina that would benefit from... Oh no, Flay would also benefit from it. Okay, that's a plan. So, train mercs, dexterity, it's going to be Blood, and we'll have both Flay and Kalina. They will get the extra point, and that will allow them to pick the next level of perks. Right, let's do treat wounds. We're going to get both Fox and Reckless doing this. It should be relatively quick to get that healing done. And then beyond that, there's nothing else that we can do except wait. So let's hold on for the moment.
Reporting new position. Arrived in sector.
Cool. Raider has made it all the way up here, so we should be able to head across for not an incredibly large amount of money. Okay, and Delta Squad, which is yeah, that's Raven, is stopping part way. Where did Raven make it to? Oh, all the way in here. Okay, that's fine. That's a good place to stop. Okay, Raider's no longer tired and has successfully made it down here. So let's get the militia being trained. Should be relatively quick to turn that around. That's the medical for Barry done. And in fact, that's across the board. So we could... You've already got your additional dexterity. You're still waiting on one. Let's keep people where they are. Give them a chance to rest. Training's not going to take too long anyway. Okay, Raven, no longer tired. Move on up. Okay. Training is finished over at Ernie. Yeah, carry on. May as well get them up to veteran level. Okay. Let's have a look at what we're going to do with our squad was set up. So, knowing what we have in our teams, Raider and Raven are going to be sticking together. I could bring Flay down into this team and support it. Then as we rescue more people, the team will pan out, but it's going to give them more opportunity to work with stuff. At the very least, I think we need to move Raven into Can we move Raven into Charlie Squad? No, there's a limit of 6. Okay, that's good to know. Well, one thing we can do is go into the stash and start moving stuff around. So, Raven does have a little bit of space, but most importantly, we've got 23 hollow point ammo for the main gun. That's fine, but we could probably do with more. Another 56 would be nice. Taking some armor piercing would be nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's drop all the 7.62 NATO. And I think that will just, yeah. It's the only gun we've got that's going to work with it. So we may as well have it loaded up. Let's unload it and let's reload it with... we'll go with armor piercing. Let's have a look at the specifics. So standard, don't care. No armor pen, high crit chance inflicts bleeding. Improved armor pen. Hit enemies are exposed and lose the benefits of cover, so trace is good for that. Increased bonus from aiming. I think trace is really what we want. Trace or armor piercing. We'll keep the armor piercing, I think. What else should we be looking at? Potentially doing some modifications based on weapon parts. Oh yeah, and the helmet, the leggings, night vision goggles. That takes 556 standard, which I don't think the other team has. No, they've got 9mm standard. And a little bit of 7.62 WP. Let's scrap one helmet. Pretty certain that Raven doesn't have night ops. What we can do is we can find out. There's going to be a little bit of logistics with this. So Merc info, yeah. No night ops there. So the night vision goggles are definitely going to be essential, which means one of the helmets can go. Gives us a few more parts when we think about swapping this over. Right, what else are we potentially going to do? It's worth keeping the pistol because we do need another gun for inevitably when we run out of ammo. Be good to have some more meds, so let's move them across. And potentially some explosives, actually. Let's see, we've got 3 grenades. We probably don't need the Uzi and the pistol. Let's get rid of the Uzi. So that gives us space for another gun, hypothetically. But I think ultimately... Ooh, we can scrap knives now. The latest patch allows us to scrap knives. Right, let's get the extra knives gone. Regular grenades. they're going to come out, they're going to go to the other team, and instead we'll give you pipe bombs. There we go. Nice big stock of grenades. That's what I like to see. You've got flare sticks as well. I don't think we need really more than that, but I'm wondering if we should maybe move the gunpowder across. And try and utilize it. What we could do is drop that down, then modify this to try and boost it. So put a thermal scope on it. That seems reasonable. Oh, we might have to do this separately. This is just showing what options are. Okay, so let's put this on flay and try and modify it there. Is that going to allow us to do it? Yeah, that's going to allow us to do it. So we're going to want the person with the highest mechanics, which is going to be reckless. There we go. That's a start. We don't have the parts for that. Let's put a suppressor on it. And I think that might be the key bits. Tactical device is not a bad plan, but thank God we could change over. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. We are almost out of parts for repairing on this team. In fact, it might have just used all the ones from both teams, so we'll see how that goes. Let's put that RPG back. Yeah, it's actually gone through and used the ones from both teams, but that's still worthwhile modifications. So I'm happy with that. Okay, is there anything else that we would like to move across to the other team? I think we might be good. We could move some decent 9mm ammo. Just in case we end up using it. Oh, and probably a med kit as well, like an actual legitimate med kit. Alright. Let's take Blood's... No, let's take Reckless's kit out. Because we'll find another one. And we'll give that over here. It's not much medical skill, but it's better to have it than to not. And on that, I think... that might be all the key items. So the next questions are, what do we want to shift around within our team? That's timed, that's timed. So having a detonator doesn't help. Remote C4 goes with that detonator. Yeah, it's all about the remote triggers. We'll keep those all with Barry, I think. Pull the steel pipes down. That's enough space for two big things there. Yeah, give it to Blood instead of Reckless. That will remind me. that we need to load it up. Okay. People's equipment. Blood's good. Got some nice stick grenades there. More stick grenades. Mustard gas grenade. Don't really think we need to have the smoke grenade. Let's give that to the other team. And that'll be what we take back. So, on the actual team members we take back, if we take Flay, we're going to have to leave the gun behind for Barry. Which means we should probably take some other stuff to split the use within the team. Like the glow sticks can come across. Kind of want to keep the gunpowder with the main team. Some time to C4? Sure. And some timed TNT. I don't mind about the flare gun coming across as well. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. I want these to be in the main team's inventory. Let's give them to Fox. Alright, so Flay, what have you got left? Nothing that I care enough about when we split things up. Okay, I think we've got a plan. So, Flay, you're coming down here. You've got a teeny bit of training left, so we'll just wait for that to be done, and then we'll start sending you guys back to Pantagruel.
Another skill mastered.
Yay, Kalina gained a dexterity, Flay gained 2. So, you two are going to go back to Pantagruel, and we'll probably wait there. I don't want to go that way because it's pushing into new territory. Let's go back to Pantagruel, and then we can head across from there. Raider is almost done, and then can come up and join, and then I'll reposition them down here at the outpost. So, in the meantime, you guys, we could push north, check out this this whole section, or we can go and get that mine. I think going to get the mine is probably going to be the best thing, because we need to get that handed in sooner rather than later. Militia cannot be trained any further in the village of Ernie. So, Raider, you can come across. That's not going to cost much at all. 16 bucks. And here we go. This is what we were expecting. The weapon shipment. There's a veteran sniper, there's some grenadiers and marauders. Let's fight. Firestorm. Visual range is reduced. Characters may lose energy and eventually collapse when standing next to fires. Now, we have been along this coastal area before, so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out in a fight. Well, if we're starting at the secret stash, that's where the weapon shipment's coming in. We don't know precisely where they're going to be going to, but I think probably moving up to this cover quickly is going to be our best bet.
How can I assist?
Making myself invisible. They won't see me until it's too late.
Sometimes it's
Someone up ahead.
I think I can do this one from behind.
Right, Open with Fox. What an opening.
Huh? Enemies!
I think that's actually a really good position for us to be in. An opening with Fox is just always incredible. So, we've got the Grenadier, we've got the Marauder. There's the Sniper. I don't know who's going to be best to go for, really.
I am overwhelmed by the amount of enemies I see.
But, if we get Barry to throw a shaped charge forwards, that's going to be quite explosive and quite fun. So, just going to say, I'm not against that as an idea. We can do a free move one space further forwards, which should allow us to get all 4 of those at the back. Ooh.
Explosive!
You would not scare us!
I'm happy with that. Now, of course, they've had their repositioning. But damn. Damn, that was effective. I don't think it's worth us doing another one. So for the moment, let's focus on other people and what we can
Want me to
do.
hide? I completely brought the wrong outfit.
I think their sniper got blown up. Oh wow. Okay. We could do Overwatch on one of them. Maybe if I'd set up Overwatch and then thrown the grenade.
I'll see them before they see me.
I'm really tempted to go maximum aggressive with Blood. I mean, according to that, it's going to try and do a stealth kill, but I honestly don't think that's got much chance. So, let's see what would happen. Free move isn't going to get us very far. But it's also not going to not get us very far.
Very Unger.
Okay.
I have good odds of hitting enemy.
Barry, go for the one that you can actually see. It's a bit of damage. It's not much, but it's a bit.
They'll never see me, which is kind of a shame. Hopefully, I can do this quick and clean.
If we get Fox just taking a shot, we could potentially pin down another guy. It's just out of range, so it's not too bad. Cool. Yeah, let's pin down the one in front.
I've got them straddled.
As silent as a spirit in the woods.
Kalina, I think we'll go for
Making this shot would be like something out of a fairy tale.
probably
This
the one
will
you can
surprise
see.
them.
Alright, pinning down. Wasn't worth it, but that's fine.
Ready.
Reckless. I think moving you in and then setting up an
In my
Overwatch
sight.
might be the best. And Blood, I'm tempted to actually just move you around the edge a little.
You got it.
Okay, no longer hidden. Ah, right, yeah, it's because I pressed the lock movement, so we were able to go further. That's alright.
Copy that.
That's a learning experience. Allows you to run and then crouch.
I shall not make a noise.
Kalina, let's drop you down just in case.
Shoot! Drive those foreigners back where they came from.
Youch. Yeah. That's what I get for leaving Blood out in the open. Oh no, don't.
Grenade! Keeping my head down.
Hey, that hurt.
Don't be grenading us, that's not good. Yeah, this veteran grenadier needs
Yes?
to go.
This should do it.
Might be taking cover, but we can still hit him.
Don't tease me.
What is up, man?
Blood, I think we'll do you next. Ooh, you've been slowed so much. It's really hopeful. Yeah, it's just not happening. Stick grenades, though. Stick grenades are happening.
Oh, fuck!
And stick grenades make me very happy. Get free move to there. Don't need to bandage. That's out of range. Alright, you know what? Get down.
Ready. I don't have a good shot.
That's right, you don't need a good shot.
Hello.
Disappointing. Right, that grenadier, I think we'll just get a shaped charge on him. Why have one when you can have two for twice the price?
Watch out!
Hey, nice technique. Maybe you can give me some pointers later on.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit happier. We are still injured, but we're not in danger.
What's on your mind?
Right, Fox. Free move over here.
I could do this blindfolded and tied up.
You fight just like my sister.
Hey, Fox has reached
Only
level 5.
Less Hungarian.
Very nice. We can pin the last one down.
This won't hurt a bit. Well, it won't hurt me anyway.
See if that encourages him to move on. There we go.
The villains are dead! Now is the time for singing and dancing!
Now is the time for leveling up. And also looting the thing. But first of all, Fox. So we can put sharpshooter, gain 2 possible aims with your first attack each turn, and deal 24% extra damage. That's nasty. Make a bonus attack when making any interrupt attack, and increase chance for stealth kills. I think we'll go with sharpshooter, but honestly, there's a lot of very cool things here. Now, this is probably going to make Fox cost more when we renew the contract, but that's a problem for the future.
Don't tease me.
Let's see what we
Copy
get.
that. Let's see what kind of snacks we got here.
Oh my word. So, some NATO, which is fine. This takes NATO, so we'll be able to use the M24. It is very noisy, and it needs repair. We're going to take it with us rather than equipping it directly. I think we're going to have to make a little bit of space. Let's drop that. Right. Putting things back in. So we got some gunpowder. That tops us up massively with gunpowder. It's a bit of a shame, actually. An FN foul, which is okay. We don't have any ammo for it. I think we'll just get rid of that. More NATO standard. Yeah, so scrap that. We'll try taking the gunpowder with us. So we are full up once again. Blimey.
What is up, man?
And actually, that just reminds me. Oh, that takes 556, doesn't it?
Ready for a fight.
Some more NATO ammo. I'm finding a lot of 7.62 NATO. Right, enemies eliminated. We can just move on. Although it might be worth us. Oh, you know, we've got time before the contract expires. Let's head in and talk to Siegfried.
We're moving at a good pace. We're on track to reach the destination on time.
Right. Raven and Flay. South, please. Charlie Squad. Let's go talk to Siegfried.
Ready for a fight.
We are a little bit tired, but that's fine.
We move with certainty.
Ooh, new email. Great.
Now that looks like something we could use.
Great new recipe. Lovely. Ah, that was the mounted gun that they were talking about.
Look,
So, Siegfried, hi. Now we could, of course, take it across to the guy in the nightclub, but then we're not necessarily going to get the mine, so...
As you can see from my condition, time is a resource I have precious little of, so I tend to be careful how I spend it. Now that I see you've made some progress on our little agreement, it would seem time spent on you has value, yeah?
I'd say so. We found your diesel.
Ah, so you have. I suspected you would be suitable to the task. You have my sincere gratitude, mercenaries.
I'm still curious what else
As
is going on
promised,
behind the scenes.
I will withdraw my soldiers. The mine will be yours. Now, please hand me my diesel.
Yeah, it's yours. Here you go.
Mein Diesel. I will remember this favor. Please know you will always be considered invited guests in my house. Now, here are the deeds to the mine. I have informed the workers of their new employer. The mine is yours.
Okay. Siegfried got his diesel back and has withdrawn his soldiers, but the nightclub fighters must be dealt with before the mine can be taken. So, I guess this means we're heading... Oh, we're actually... Right, we're in conflict in here. This is not quite expected, but fine. Everyone?
Making myself invisible.
Not a great time to be tired.
What?
We'll get Reckless to go and operate this.
I'll see them before they see me.
Yeah. Here they come. I wish we'd already been waiting on the gun.
Sometimes it's more fun when you have to try to be quiet.
Okay. I'm not going to get over there and operate it right this moment, but there is definitely an incentive to getting in there and manning it.
Sneaking up on the Scotswards.
So that's fine up to
Ready.
there. I'd say... Oh, we've got Barry in the way. All right,
I will try to become hard to see.
Barry, we'll do you first. Yeah, let's keep people hidden where possible.
Still undetected.
I think it's going to be smarter doing that.
They'll never see me, which is kind of a shame, frankly.
So Fox, I
They'll
actually want to
never
bring you
see
along
me,
this angle,
kind of a
maybe
shame,
to
frankly.
intercept them on there.
What?
Reckless, I think I'm actually just going to start you
Moving to position.
barreling over there.
As silent as a spirit in the woods.
And Kalina, I don't know if you're going to be able to get into a good position upstairs. So I think I might also just run you out. And we'll see how that goes.
And deadly as the plague. Ready for a fight.
Yes.
Okay, keep moving towards the gun. Get to
Acknowledged.
there, because we might need to crouch down. Yep. Might need to crouch down. You can get a free move across to here.
Unless there's a camera nearby, I'd be
Ooh.
exposing myself for nothing.
Blind fire, that's a disappointing thing. And this is not particularly good for cover, but still, let's
Let's play hide and go seek, but with live ammo.
there we go. Right,
Moving quietly.
shape charge. Yes, look at that shape charge. Oh my god, they are strong. Right, we're definitely going to do that again. Oh, it's doorknob. Huh?
Looks like you all broke the door now.
Okay, 4 problems gone. Let's bring blood up in a very stealthy manner. It's just the 2 that we can see there, so it might not actually be...
When I was
we can
little,
hide
I
and
would
sneak
hide from
forwards.
everyone. I shall not make a noise.
They won't see me until it's too late.
Can we... It's out of range, so not really. That's still in cover over there. That gives us an idea for other guys down below. Alright, get back here. And take cover. Reckless is going to get shot, but there's not really much we can do about that. We'll move Fox to here. Ooh, coming up the side. That's really painful.
Yes.
Yeah, we want Reckless on this, but it means we're going to need to take out this guard. Insufficient AP. Curses!
Aiming.
Yeah, he suppressed us quite a lot with that. That's so frustrating.
Ready for a fight.
Is there anyone in range for Brutalize? No, can't make it over to this guy. But we could potentially move forwards with flying daggers. Oh my word. Good job, Blood.
Fuck!
This scuzzball's going down.
Okay. I think we do 2 aimed torso shots.
Keep pressing.
Ooh. One more of those will do.
Blood's gonna draw some blood.
Nice.
Enemy
1
down.
blood. That's what we
What?
needed.
Going right now.
Reckless, move in. Get down. You'll be able to hop on this next turn. So Kalina is now in position.
Good surprise shot.
Pin
from
down.
here.
Sometimes it's more fun when you have to try to be quiet. I think I can do this one from behind.
We'll try.
I just love it when I can sneak right up on someone and
Such
do them
a
like that.
such a hit. Let's do Kalina's level up if we can. Better accuracy when shooting from high ground. That seems exactly like the kind of thing we want. Lightning reactions as well. Or frog leaping. Ooh, these are all great. Let's go for vantage point. Try and lean into Kalina being our up top person.
Very under.
Now,
Moving.
we
As of
know
this
that
moment,
there's 2 others down. There's one of them.
I have good odds of hitting enemy.
That'll do. Get Get yourself down. They're going to keep coming round. They might make it up this turn.
Get out there!
What?
This is probably overkill. Ah, there's another guy down below. That's pretty hopeful, not gonna lie. That could have hit. That could have hit. We'll decide what to do with blood in just a moment.
How can I assist?
Barry,
I have
apparently
no
you
clear
can
shot. Good position
you
to
can
shoot.
see the guy behind. That's a good hit.
As silent as a spirit in the woods.
They'll never see me.
Neither of you
Which
two
is
can
kind of a shame,
see.
frankly.
Let's move Barry across to the
When
side.
I was little, I would hide from everyone.
Kalina,
Have a good shot. My gun is not a magic
in fact,
one,
shoot the
though.
one in front. In the head. Hopefully the bullet goes through and kills the one behind. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Well done.
Double kill!
You want me to hide? I completely
Right.
brought the wrong
Fox,
outfit.
you can stand up now.
Got a clear shot here.
Go for the head. 5 aim.
Not the first person's mind I've blown.
And that's not it. So there might be more around this edge.
What?
Let's
Ready for a fight.
let's bring blood over this way just in case.
Moving.
Now one more just down below.
Say your prayers.
Not as bad as
Ooh.
a smack from my babusia. Yes?
Painful, but clean is going to be
This
fine.
should do it.
Don't tease me.
Fox, would you be kind enough
could do
to
this blindfolded
finish
and
this
tied
guy
up.
off? There we go. That gave Barry a level up. So this gives us the mine, the repair shop, and a hell of a lot of experience. Barry is gaining a level.
How can I assist?
Ooh. With such a high dexterity and agility, we could start doing some of these ones, but I think probably reactive fire is going to be the most useful for the way we use Barry. Yeah, let's go with reactive fire. And yeah, everyone is going to cost more.
Hello.
But
Blood here.
that's nice and secured for us. Let's pop back to the map quickly. We are now making money. Actually making money. It's pricey. It's been very pricey. We're going to need to rest up and heal
Ready
up, but
for
we
a
can
fight.
also loot
Let's
what's
take a
left
walk.
of these guys. We used quite a few of
Very good.
Barry's explosives. We've still got more shaped charges, so how many more has he got? 4. I'm glad we've been
How can I
saving them up.
assist?
Okay, better flak leggings. Does anyone need better flak leggings? Not really. So they can be scrapped. And some tiny diamonds, which we're just going to cash in. Oh, I should have used the RPG. Well, we weren't really
Hello.
in a good place to do that.
Let's go.
But yeah, getting getting those 4 with the explosive.
We have agreement.
Pretty
Objects
big
of
win.
unknown value.
What's been spotted? It's probably just the gun up on top.
Let's move.
Let's go for a walk.
Right, so
Heading out.
in theory we're going to want to train militia here. Was that something in... No, it was just a door, wasn't it? Yeah, and that's all been explored as well. So the mine itself is pretty uneventful, but it is a very profitable one. Yeah, let's come along and examine this. Barry, what can you say about this?
Look at these tubes. They are descending down even into the ground. Something is not of correctness here.
Yeah, I think we've established that already, but it's not something we're really going to investigate.
Hey, look at this. Of course.
With certainty.
Is there anything else to explore and check? I don't think so.
As you wish.
Yes.
And we can't actually go into this mine, so
Alright.
yeah, I think we're probably done here. Okay, well, that's going to be a good point to finish this episode off. As I said, we've got some hands back 25%. We've got some militia that we're going to need to train, and then we're going to need to bring the team back to the refugee camp so that we can finally meet up with our benefactor and see what the hell's going on and why she didn't tell us about the Legion in the first place in the Major. But that's all going to be next time. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Jagged Alliance 3. See you soon.